Hello, YouTube. It's the Utopian Buddha here. I just want to do a quick discussion of the Israeli-Hamas war that just happened recently and do a quick relationship between that, Lord of the Rings, and spiritual awakening. So that's the title of this, the Israeli-Hamas war, Lord of the Rings, and spiritual awakening. So basically what I'm saying is Lord of the Rings is a simplified vision of reality. Clearly there's like orcs, and then there's the good guys, the hobbits, and the men, and the elves. But in reality, things are much more complex than that. Israel and the Arab population are not like the orcs and the elves, right? There's not a clear line between good and evil there. And that's because generational trauma, generational hatred has been passed down like a meme, right? So memes are to culture what genes are to evolution. So memes are like idea complexes. They're viruses that travel throughout a population, causing mass suffering if those memes aren't memes of love and goodness. If the ideas are like viruses, if they aren't ideas of love and goodness and compassion, and instead they're ideas of hatred and terrorism. This is the basis of Hamas, is an idea. And the worst things about powerful ideas is that they're often based in partial truth, right? The worst thing about violence is it's sometimes partially justified. If you know anything about the Israel-Hamas war, recently Hamas just launched an unprecedented attack on Israel, killing tons of civilians, 700 civilians by last count, taking dozens hostage, attacking a music festival. Hamas is a terrorist organization. They're not good people. But the reason that they exist comes from a deeper cultural hatred. If you know anything about the Arab-Israeli conflict, millions of Arabs were pushed off their land after World War II when Israel was created as a Jewish state. Anyways, that's not the point. The point that I want to focus on is spiritual awakening, right? Deconditioning, transcending the past by truly disidentifying from your thought reactions, your thought complexes, and transcending time. Transcending time is the only way that you can break away from the patterns of history, all of the generations of hatred that have been created by the Arab-Israeli conflict, right? So this is what spiritual awakening is identifying yourself with God, right? Which is universal, right? In reality, the truth is there are no Arabs and there are no Israelis. There are no Jews and there are no Muslims. Everything is one. Everything is God. Everything is love. That's the foundation of duality. Non-dualistic love is the foundation of dualistic love and hate, with a lowercase l and a lowercase h. So that's how things work. When you align yourself with the universal cosmic intelligence of reality, the universal organism, which is God, you begin to see that we're all life forms. We're all pieces of consciousness, and everything is conscious. Not just humans, like rocks, and everything is vibrating with being, B-E-I-N-G, being. And that is the basis of reality. That's the only way to solve this problem. That's the only way to cultivate world peace, is by the conscious disidentification from one's own identity, one's own national identity, one's own ego identity, one's own thoughts, one's own emotions, and transcending that and unifying with God, which is love. Namaste, guys. That's all I got to say. Peace.